Very happy hello to all my wonderful children over there. And today I'm going to tell you a story about a warrior king, Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Before we start, please like, share, and subscribe my channel and press the bell icon to get regular updates. Without further ado, let's start the story. Once upon a time, hundreds of years ago, in the year 1630, a son was born to Shaji Bhosle and Jijabai Bhosle. He was born in the hill fort of Shivneri in Pune. His parents lovingly named him Shiva after the goddess of the fort, Shivai. Shivaji was born at the time India was a slave to so many foreign invaders. Shivaji's father, Shaji Bhosle, was a high-ranking official at Bijapur Sultanate and was a Jagirdar over there. So while he was working at Bijapur, which was at the southern part of India, Shivaji spent his early childhood years at Pune with his mother Jijabai and guardian Dadoji Kondev. Right since his childhood, Shivaji, a great child who took to learning archery, horse riding, and martial arts. Martial arts meaning the art of fighting in a battle or a war. Do you know, children, why he have learned martial arts? Because, as I said, he was born in the time when India was a slave. He was deeply disturbed by the cruel acts committed by the Mughal emperors. He often wonders why his father worked for the foreign rulers. He wanted to fight for the rules of his people. He wanted that his land of Marathas should be ruled by themselves and not to be ruled by the foreigners. And that was how the seeds of Maratha Empire laid by the brave Shivaji. Shivaji would spend great many hours learning archery, riding through the jungles, mountains and hills. At the same time, he would listen for hours to his mother, reciting the epics like Ramayana and Mahabharata. So both of these facts has a deep influence on him, and that's how he kept his mind while raising the absolutely strong Maratha Empire. Shivaji is known for many things. Let's talk about his guerrilla warfare tactics. What is guerrilla warfare tactics? So children, in those times, to establish your might as a king, the easiest way was to capture as many ports as possible. Now, Shivaji wanted to do that, but without shedding blood. His aim was not to kill, but his aim was to establish his right. At the same time, he was very much aware of the geography of his land. He knew each hill, mountain, forest, rivers. So he used his knowledge and started leading his men in sudden attacks on the enemy, taking them by a surprise. He used out-of-the-box techniques like surprise attacks and surrounding enemies from all the sides, so that there are no option but except defeat without shedding blood. That was known as guerrilla warfare tactics. And he was very sharp and intelligent. He realized that needed a navy, to protect his ports which are on the coastline, so that he raised a Navian force with 700 ships and built many ports as well, like Vijayadurg and Sindhudurg for fort. Shivaji is a great warrior, very kind and secular. Secular means he had respect for all religions. He had great respect for women and was also very much merciful towards who surrendered in the war. And slowly he built a great Maratha empire and was crowned as Chatrapati Shivaji Maharaj in 1674 at the fort of Raigad. This story is really long and full of heroic tales, but what one can learn from Shivaji? Shivaji made best use of a couple of things. Number one, his strength. He knew his land. He knew geography. He knew every river, fort near him. So he used that, and that's how he came up with the guerrilla warfare tactics. And the second one, he used his mother's teaching and his guru teaching to the foils. That's why, even though being a warrior, he remained kind, he remained secular, and he remained merciful. So, children, just as you go to school and learn your alphabets, your numbers, different subjects, have learned to use them in your real life. Don't just learn the ABC 1 to 3 and the subjects to write it for just examination or in your notebook. Rather, you are to be strong, brave, and practical like Shivaji. How will create a new song every day and sing it to your teacher from the letters, alphabets, or numbers that you have learned. Write a new word, new picture, write a new essay, write a new story, make a new friends, and learn new arts just like him. That's how, my dear children, you can find a brave Chatrapati Shivaji in each of you. Jai Bhavani, Jai Shivaji. Wishing you a very happy and blessed Shivaji's Jayanti. Thank you. Thank you all.
आज से कदम, आज से कदम, आज से कदम, महाराज, घनपति, भूपति, प्रजापति, अश्वपति, स्वर्णरत्न श्रीपति, अष्टवधान जागृत, अष्टप्रधान विराजित, न्यायालंकार मंडित, शस्त्र अस्त्र शास्त्र पारांगत, राजनीति धुरंधर, प्रौढ़ प्रताप पुरंदर, हिंदू हृदय सम्राट, सिंहासनाधीश्वर, महाराजाधिराज, योगीराज, श्रीमद श्री छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज की जय।